Hey everybody. Hey everybody, I'm Naruto100, aka Justin, and I'm here to give you the newest chapter of Bleach, chapter 528, Everything But the Rain. Okay, this chapter is what I've been waiting for ever since Juhabach told Ichigo about his mother that he didn't know her past, or anything about his mother. So finally to see this chapter was so amazing. I guess everything else that's happened in the chapter was okay. I mean, as another reviewer has said, if you know Bleach, then it's a good chapter. Like Ichigo's boss from the Fullbring arc, I liked her cheering up and reminding him that, kids need adults. And that's the truth. I mean, Ichigo, he's old enough, but he is still like a teenager. So, he does need someone there to help him, and his dad. He is serious and not serious. Now let's get to his dad. At first when Ichigo's boss opened the door and we saw the black cloak, I thought it was Renji to see Ichigo. Then when I saw his dad, I knew it was going to be something serious. Now this is something I've had on my mind for a very long time. Like back then, even when the war with Aizen was going on. When Ichigo told his dad, what he got from Rukia, just wait until you want to tell me, and then Ishin finally now decides he feels like it's right to tell Ichigo about his mother. Well, what I want to get to is what I've always wondered and wanted to see. I didn't know if Kupo might have forgotten, I didn't think he would. Do you think, since Ichigo took that from Rukia about telling his dad, when you feel right, just tell me, and that's what Rukia told him in the when Ichigo fought Grand Fisher, tell me about your mother when you want to, because I know it'll be too painful for you. Do you think Ichigo's finally going to talk to Rukia about his mother in this final arc? Because I've always wondered, would that talk ever come? Would that ever happen? I mean, I haven't seen it. So, I can't wait to see if that's going to happen, because I would love to see Ichigo and Rukia have more to their relationship than just the normal. Now, for the end of this chapter, when I saw that lady walking up to Ishin, I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god. And then when it showed the young Misaki, I hope I said her name right, I was so pumped to actually see her younger self. We haven't had a flashback this epic in Bleach to me since showing how Shinji... Sorry, I'm too excited. Shinji... the visors turned into visors. I'm so sorry, I'm just very pumped. I can hardly stand it because I've waited so long to see this. I'm trying to say his name. Hirako. There, I said his last name. Ever since then, that was like the last to me big flashback of Bleach. Unlike Naruto, which has had many flashbacks that were important. But this will probably be my favorite flashback, and probably any flashback of anything, because I've always loved the character of Ichigo's mother. Even though we haven't seen her, I love that one filler anime in Bleach when it had his mother. I forgot what the arc was called, but I like seeing his mother. I think she's actually a good character, even though we don't know that much about her. So to actually see her come back in a flashback showing her younger self, we're going to get to see how she was, her relationship with Ishin Kurosaki. And I've always wanted to see their relationship blossom, and I've always wanted to see a relationship, because to me, you don't really see that much in Bleach. So to actually see one is very cool to me. I cannot wait to see the rest of this flashback, and I will probably be doing reviews from now on for Bleach, especially for this flashback arc. Well, flashback. I'm gonna call it saga. I hope it's very long, yes. Usually I hate when flashbacks are long, but I hope this one will be extremely long. I love Ichigo's mother, and I've been waiting so long to see this flashback with her and Ichigo's father. Now, a lot of people have speculated about Ishin's, his Soul Reaper uniform, but that I think was just a captain's uniform. I don't know if it was a Squad Zero. But I get a feeling we're gonna know more about Ishin and Uryu's dad, and more probably about Kisuke, because I know one of my friends thinks Kisuke was in the Zero Squad, and we might actually get to see that in this flashback arc. And hold on, just to talk about Uryu. Ever since Ichigo fought that first Quincy at the beginning of the arc, and he told them that it was a Quincy, and Uryu looked weird and said he wasn't going to go to Wakamundo, I haven't seen or heard anything about him since, and that bothers me. But besides that, this chapter to me was a 6 out of 5. Yes, that was extremely epic. My favorite part was when you see young Misaki Kurosaki, young Misaki Kurosaki there, helping Ishin, and I just have to say, that was such an awesome scene to see. I'm sorry if I've messed up, if I'm a little jittery, but like I said, I'm very excited to do this review for this chapter. I cannot wait to see what else happens, and I can't wait to see Misaki and Ishin's relationship blossom when we finally get to see the beginning of it and how they met. Like, we're probably going to see in this flashback a whole lot more, maybe even up to where she died. I just have to say this was an awesome, awesome review that I'm doing. Sorry, I meant to say awesome episode. Awesome chapter. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I'm just so pumped. And I'm not going to scratch any of this off because I want you guys to see this because it might be funny for you. All around, awesome chapter. Seeing young Misaki, it just really bowled me inside. I cannot wait to see her personality more and see how she really is. And maybe this will help Ichigo overcome his, depressions or whatever. And maybe he will become more of a better character than he was in the past. And maybe this talk will help him. I don't know, but something inside will help him to, go back to Soul Society and get Zangetsu fixed and become a real Soul Reaper. Well, I guess that'll be it for the day. I have to say, awesome, awesome chapter. I love Misaki, and I can't wait to see more of her. This is Dr. Chatmaker, Justin, signing off.